Okay. It looks like I'm live on both. I think I'm live on both. Let's see. Also, if you're watching this on replay on YouTube, welcome in. My name is Gita. I'm testing to see if I can dual stream. Cool. Okay, I'm live on TikTok. How's the quality? It seems okay. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm testing to see if I can dual stream and like how it looks while I am, because I tried before and it looked different. Okay. So yay, you guys can see on YouTube and you guys can see on TikTok. How's the quality on both ends? I know YouTube, this is a different layout for you. It looks a lot like TikTok actually. So I'm not mad at that. The only difference is you guys are definitely a lot more delayed. You guys are still about 30 seconds behind versus TikTok is only like 5 seconds behind. How are you guys doing? Okay. And I can see myself in both chats. If I just slide this over a little more, then I can see almost everything. So that's helpful. How are things on the TikTok side? Let's see. Welcome in, you guys. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Shy! Wait, let me put my headphones in. You love the bow, thank you. I wanted to match this and I couldn't find my like regular headbands. So I don't normally wear this, but I know I probably should more. I have a lot of headbands like this. And I don't know, I'm always too nervous to wear them. I'm always like, can I pull this off? My bag is full from earlier too. So I'm going to be emptying this while I chat with you guys. Let me know on both ends how the stream quality is for you guys. Yeah, Shy, I'm doing a test stream. So Streamlabs doesn't let you dual stream with 2 layouts, right? They let you do 1 layout though. So I'm seeing how the quality is, and I wanted to see how YouTube would show my live to people. I think if you're watching on the YouTube, if you're watching YouTube on your like TV, it's probably not as good as my YouTube only streams. And I could probably, I'm on the wrong floor. I could probably, if this is working, then I could do the 2 layouts, but I would need to pay a subscription fee, and it's pretty steep. So like, I'm not going to risk it if my computer's not good enough to like even do this. Hi, Madison. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy reset day, everybody that is just coming in for the first time. You weren't here this morning. Here is the premium shop for the day. So they brought back a lot of stuff from the Lovely Monsters Star Path, which happened during like the same exact kind of like Valentine's Star Path time this time last year. So this bundle, this little outfit, and this outfit are all from that Star Path. In the first bundle, you get like a little coffee machine that when you interact with it, it pours a cup of coffee. You have the little cart full of the laugh canisters, the broken version of the vending machine, the one that you can see in the realm. And the door has an eyeball on it. The eyeball does track your movements. And then the floor is really, really cool looking. It's like a bunch of circles with M's in them. The wand I did get because it was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Like, it's almost as big as a pickaxe. You can kind of see right there. And with my Tinkerbell outfit, I feel like a fairy on it. Hi, Renee. Hi, Kay. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. By the way, I'm on live. For those of you that don't know, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok right now. So that's what I'm testing. So if you see me read comments that you don't see, it's probably on the other platform. All right. You're praying for the toy barn to come back around. I hope that it comes back soon. I know a lot of people had it in the recommended in December. Your like button is next to the name. Oh, on the YouTube side? That's actually pretty helpful, right? Like, is it easier to see the likes? I wonder if they're different over here. For those on TikTok, I usually have the horizontal YouTube layout, you know, like where you would hold your phone to the side. Right now, the YouTube side is kind of seeing a similar view to you guys. Hi, Candace. I'm trying to see if my computer can handle it this way. I would have to pay to have the normal YouTube layout. So, and it's steep. It's like $120 a year. And currently I'm not making that streaming. So, well, it would take a while. Thank you for the follow. Are you guys hearing the notifications? Wait, why can't I hear the volume on that? Did you guys hear that, Cetus Lapidus? Really hope it works for you. It seems like it is. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome back. You can just press the like button from there. You don't have to go to the menu. Nice. Pulls up when you press it there too. Nice. Okay. You had the barn in yours 2 weeks ago. Okay, so the barn is still in the rotations. You just might have to wait a tiny bit longer. I need to put some stuff up and I need to change my shoes back. I was testing out on the YouTube side the settings for the sound. So if you don't know, you can change the sounds around and you can turn the character voices off. If you hate the characters, if you hate Gothel saying mean things to you, or you hate like any of the characters saying whatever, you don't want to hear Maui being like, ha, like whatever he does, you can change the voice volume under the sounds all the way down. Master volume, you're going to want to keep up because that kind of controls the rest of them. It's like the overall volume, similar to your like TV volume. The music is the music. Special effects are like the watering sounds, the fishing sounds, the flying sounds, the running sounds, and then the voices are what the characters are saying. So you can control that if it drives you bonkers like it did me. And I don't have to hear Gothel insulting me anymore. And it's really nice. Love the Tink look. Thank you. I did pin this outfit to the top of my page. It's the middle option. So if you want to recreate the look, that is a nice place to go look. I need to change my shoes back. Here we go. But yeah, since we have the Tinkerbell Fairy, Star Path coming up, I wanted to go ahead and start preparing. Because I know it is Alice, but it's also Tinkerbell. And when Alice drops, I'm going to be wearing the Alice outfit to go into Wonderland. So I'm going to get all my Tinkerbell feels out right now for a little while. And it'd be cute for like those of you that want to copy this and make this dress. maybe it'll remind you guys and you can like make it this week, you know? Is the quality okay on both ends? You guys can still hear me and see me, right? I always get nervous when the comments slow down. Thank you guys so much for 1,239 likes on the TikTok side. I really appreciate it. Hi, Joe. Welcome in on the YouTube side. How are you doing today? I thank you. Okay. Thank you, Renee. I did not make the Alice one, but I did buy the Alice dress that was in the premium shop last week. Wardrobe, favorites. I went ahead and crafted my little outfit for her. Hold on, let me save. Thank you so much for sharing. Hi, Lainey. Hi, S. You're so excited for the Alice update in the Star Path? Same. So excited. Looks like the looks and sounds good on TikTok. Thank you so much, girl mom. Or do you want me to call? I feel like people might get mad at me if I call you the first part of that. So let me know if you have another name that you want me to try to remember, and I will do my best to remember that as your name when you come in. You started over again, so you have to wait to do the dresses. That makes sense. All right, let me go back in. Favorites. Equip. I just didn't rename it. I should have renamed it Alice. But this is what I'm wearing right now. And I added the little bunny plush because I figured, you know, Alice is a little kid. So I thought it was cute. I added the little watch necklace too around her neck so that we have the little reminiscent part for the white rabbit. Hi, Sarah. What's the test stream about? I am currently live on both TikTok and YouTube, and it seems to be working. As long as YouTube is okay, as long as you guys are okay with this format. I know a lot of you like to watch me on YouTube on the TV where it's horizontal, but if I do it this way, then I can do update day on both platforms as long as you guys are okay seeing it this way. Because I don't think TikTok will let me do the other way. It'll be really, really small for people on TikTok. So unfortunately, it will have to be the YouTube side okaying it to be this way, because I just can't do that to where you like TikTok can't see anything. I want everybody to be able to see everything, and you guys should be able to see everything on the YouTube side this way. Does anyone have the footstool companion? And can someone tell you what the pose is during camera mode? I want to say the pose is like the capybara pose where you're pointing at it. But if somebody has it, then they can correct me. I don't have it. I remember my friend getting it, but she's not in here right now for me to ask. Oh, Tinkerbell, yes. I'm putting Tinkerbell back on because I'm getting ready. Like, I'm going to wear this outfit, this Alice outfit on update day, but leading up to it, because it's Tinkerbell's update 2 as far as Star Path items go. So I'm rocking it out as Tinkerbell and with my Tinkerbell capybara. I think I said hi, Jen, but just in case, hi, Jen. She's trading a dual stream. Yes. Thank you, Tia. You don't like the capybara pose? It is a weird one. It is. It might be the Hey Hey one, which is a little cuter. How are you able to get Alice in Wonderland outfit? It was in the premium shop last week. Unfortunately, if you play on Apple Arcade, so you play on your phone or your iPad, then it's not available. You'll just have to make one with the Touch of Magic tool. There are people out there that have made those dresses too and are happy to share them. I'm guessing that the Alice outfit will rotate in people's recommended when the update drops for people that like weren't playing last week, because I know a lot of people have been taking breaks after that really long star path. So we'll see, but I got it last week. It's in your recommended this week. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad it's already. Oh, the capybara. Sorry, the footstool. Yes. I'm sure if you look up videos on it, then somebody that has bought it has probably shown the pose. But that's always my first question too. What's the pose? Because I want more poses for Dream Snaps. Hi, yes, I can show the new shop. Your Tinkerbell capybara keeps getting its wings upside down. That sounds really funny though. I have been laughing still. I think they fixed it, but those upside down crocodiles were so funny. They were just like, like almost doing the whole like tickle me, tickle my stomach thing. All right. So the premium shop this week, we have the featured section, which is mostly full of previous Lovely Monsters Star Path items. So we have this outfit down here, this one right here, and these right here in the premium shop right now from that Star Path. And then the wand is the only brand new item this week. I will pull it. Oh, dang, I didn't save the outfit with the wand. Hold on, let me equip it really quick and I'm going to go back to the shop. All right, so this is the wand. I think it looks really, really cute with the Tinkerbell outfit because it helps me look like, I don't know, small. Anyways, the items, first we have, it looks like the other vending machines but green, but it's the broken one. If you want to go into the realm, you'll be able to see that and the cart full of the laugh canisters, and you'll also be able to see the coffee machine. So if you want to see them in your game before you purchase them, they are all in the Monsters Realm door. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for sharing. The door with the eyeball on it, the eyeball does track you, and the flooring is really cool. It's got like a bunch of circles and then like the Monsters Inc. M in the middle. Then the outfit is really cool. It has all these doors all over it, and then there's like a monster's body weaving around through multiple doors. Thank you so much for sharing. Shops change Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, US, 6 a.m. Pacific. It's the same for everybody across the board. So, whatever time that is for you, you can always check at the top of the shop page. It says refreshes in 6 days. So it's going to be 6 days and like 12, 13, 14 hours and like 40 minutes. All right. Next, where do you have Jack? I have him in my villain island. Yes, I do. Thank you for the rose and thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. This bottom outfit I get asked about a lot when it comes around Valentine's Day. So it comes with this sweater. I didn't wear this one as much, but a lot of people love wearing this sweater. Then it comes with this top. Hold on. I keep switching outfits underneath and it's like not working. So I'm just going to show it to you here. And then I'm going to save my preset so I can easily switch back and forth for you guys. All right. And then I like to find it by just sorting from the Lovely Monsters Star Path. The gummy bear and the hand heart. Thank you so much. And the heart puffs. I love you, my man. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Wednesday, 2 p.m. for UK time, it looks like. Is that UK and Spain? I'm really bad at geography and really bad at flags. And I'll be the first to admit it. So don't mind me guessing that flag. All right. Hair. There we go. And then what I like to pair this outfit with, is these little baby wings, the small pink wings, and then the shoes. I like to wear them from this premium shop outfit, but I also like them with these short pink heels. So the top that I'm wearing is from the premium shop. Now, quickly, I'm just going to change out of the skirt so you can see the top, and then I'm going to put it back on. So in the back, when you're not wearing something high waist, when you're wearing one of the low waist options, then you can see the back where it kind of ties into a bow, and you can see the full wraparound of the shirt. But the second you put on something high waist, it's going to cover that effect up. So just keep that in mind. All right. Cute. I'm going to overwrite that and then put my Tinkerbell outfit back on, but with this underneath so that it automatically shows that. Because I don't like that outfit that it had me like automatically changing to. And then shoes. Sometimes I get that shoe song stuck in my head from like, I don't know, the really early YouTube days. Okay, now save so that when I equip this outfit, the outfit I'm wearing underneath is a cuter one. Ireland. Okay, I should have known that. I feel like the Ireland flag and the Italy flag and the Mexico flag are all similar in my head. And is it India? They're all like similar colors and similar shapes, and like some of them have stuff on them. I don't really equip my Tinkerbell capybara that often, Tia. For those that are just jumping in, I'm live on both YouTube and TikTok right now, testing it out so that when it's time to do the update, hopefully I can stream in both places at once. But yeah, Tia, I don't usually equip my Tink Cappy, but it looks like her wings are correct right now. They look identical to my wings. It's so cute. The only stream that the audio cuts out for you. No, I'm sorry, Ashley. Have you updated? Has everybody gone? I know a lot of us in the US especially turned automatic updates off on our phones when the ban was coming. Check if you have an update. I had one this morning. Cute outfit, thank you. I did make this outfit with Touch of Magic, and I made sure to pin it today. So if you want to try to recreate it, it's my second pinned video at the top of my page. I did create the skin part too. You regret not getting the baby wings. You need them. I didn't like them at first, and then I fell in love. What level are you? I am maxed out on level. I've been playing for over 2 years. Next time it happens, yeah, definitely take a picture and send it in Discord. For sure. Also, let's see. I posted one earlier, but I try to post one in every stream. So let's see. There is the Discord link for the YouTube side. And here is the Discord link for the TikTok side. TikTok, you'll have to screenshot it and then paste it into a browser. Is quality still good for everybody? It's still working? YouTube, you guys don't mind the layout? Looks like YouTube might mind the layout. But TikTok, you guys look like you're going strong, so that's good. Hi, Candace. I do have a Discord, yeah. So when I started streaming this game, people wanted to share their dream snaps with me. And we learned the hard way that Twitter/X was like, oh, you're going to have to pay to message people you've never messaged before. So I had a Discord that I had created and not opened up yet from when I had done previous games. So I finally just opened it up last year at the end of the year. I guess the second half of the year, but I didn't even start talking about it really until TikTok started growing for me. Thank you for the follow. Perfect here for now. Good. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate you helping answer. Okay, so let's go over Star Path prep. All right. I have a whole entire little tab for it here on my stream thing. So let me switch over and let's talk about it so that everybody knows and is reminded what to start saving. You're not going to see me on this screen for a second, but you should still hear me. Also, thank you for the follow. Village is so amazing. Thank you. All right, so here is my Star Path prep guide. Everybody should be seeing it on both sides. So first off, for everybody are the top ones. Start saving your memories. I recommend if you have a vacuum from the Rift in Time expansion, then use that vacuum. Even the base level ones can clear night thorns, and you can make sure that all the night thorns all the memories from night thorns go to one area. You can do the same thing in the Rift in Time, and then if you also have Storybook Veil, then you can do that there. But in general, save your memories. If you have a hard time remembering where they're at, then maybe like mark down references, like this one's by Belle's house, this one's by Scar's house, you know? Then also start saving night thorns. If you only have the main valley, I recommend saving now. If you have the expansions, then you don't necessarily need to save until a few days before, because the expansion Splinters of Fate and Inkies count for those Nightthorn tasks. Same thing with the royal duties. You can stack up the royal duties on the expansions to help you get through those faster. I also recommend saving dream shards. Recently, we've been getting tasks to earn dreamlight, and you can do that by doing tasks, or you can do it by crafting dream shards into dreamlight. And then saving dreamlight for the door. That's what I've been doing the last couple streams, is grinding dreamlight from doing tasks because I'm like out of dream shards. And then I can open the door the day of. I'm aiming for 15 to 20,000. I'm thinking the door will be 15, but I'm getting 20 just in case. Hi, Grace. You've been lurking lately, but streams have been amazing. Thank you. Look cute today. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Definitely gonna join it. Aw, thank you, Candace. Layout looks great. Thank you. Okay, awesome. I'm glad it's easy for you guys on that side. Thank you for the follow. You guys can't see the hand heart, but I've been doing them. I forgot you can't see me. For new players, it is helpful to have all the characters and all the biomes unlocked, because sometimes we get tasks to like give gifts to certain characters. Sometimes we get tasks to like mine certain gemstones that are biome specific. And then same thing with ingredients and materials. Sometimes we get the tasks to give people certain gifts, and those will require either materials or ingredients. So it's helpful to go ahead and just like have a little stockpile of those if you don't already. It helps you move along a little bit faster. Also, if you don't have them, it helps to have some elixirs, like some mining elixirs and some fishing elixirs. The mining ones can help with the mining tasks where you're supposed to get one specific gem, and the fishing ones help with the rare fish tasks, the ones where the fish are in those red and gold bubbles. Finally, if you are going to, thank you for the follow. Finally, if you're going to use your vacuum, I recommend grinding a little bit of extra mist now, so that you don't have to stop during the star path to grind that. All right, I am back. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you for the compliment on my village. All right, we are back. You just got both DLCs yesterday. Nice. I recommend doing the Rift first because, like I was just talking about, there are the ancient machines that you'll be able to get. That can be really helpful. The gardener can like plant and dig and garden and harvest for you. As long as you plant them with the gardener, they can't harvest things that you've planted outside the gardener. Then there's cookers, which are similar to this ancient cooker from Tiana, but you can level them up to cook faster. Then there are these vacuums that can like pick things up for you, like flowers, night thorns, wood, things like that. The Rift in Time storyline is also fully released, so you won't be stopped. You'll be able to fully play it out and enjoy it all the way through. Storybook Vale, only part 1 is out. We're waiting until the next update for part 2. So you've got about 2 months until Storybook Vale will be fully released if you want to enjoy the story in its entirety in one run. Is it hard to do both at the same time? Sometimes, yeah. Some people do find it difficult. Not difficult. I would say the word is overwhelming is the majority descriptive word of doing both at the same time. Because, all right, here's my question for you. This is what I always ask everybody. When you see a long list like this of quests to do, if this list were double the size, how would it make you feel? If the answer is overwhelmed, definitely don't do 2 at once. If the answer is, I can ignore them, then you can do both at once if you want. Just do them as you want. They do have different currencies, so you're starting over. Dreamlight does not count over there. In the Rift, you're going to be earning Mist. In Storybook Vale, you're going to be earning Storybook Magic. So it can feel very grindy to do both at the same time. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Owen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I am live on both TikTok and YouTube for those that are just joining. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Let's talk about the premium shop this week because I know a lot of you guys want to talk about it. Didn't know any of that about the currency. Yeah, I think that shocked a lot of people. Before we got the first DLC, a lot of us grinded a lot of Dreamlight. We were like, we're going to be ready to unlock the entire thing. And then it was a new currency and everybody was like, are you joking? So I think that is one helpful thing to know going in. You're going to be basically starting a fresh game, a whole separate kind of version spin-off where the characters happen to still be able to intermingle. Excuse me. Kind of like when TV shows do spin-offs, you have to start over at season 1, episode 1. Where is the Tink dress from? I made this dress with the Daisy Touch of Magic tool. If you look closely at my character's right-hand shoulder, it is more pointy. So I actually made it look like my skin. This is the second pinned video on my page, is my tutorial if you want to try it yourself. After the next update too, I'm going to start letting people back into my Daisy shop. Hopefully the bans will be died down by then. And then I can safely let people back into Daisy so you have access to my Touch of Magic designs again. You're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Owen. I'm doing good as well. You just ignore them at the moment. Same. I can just ignore the quests. Some of them I had for months, 8 months. You have 40-ish guests right now, or quests, most of which you're ignoring because it's not your problem. There you go. People on the YouTube side are like, whatever, I can ignore that tab. It's not a big deal. You love the Judy Jetson dress? Is that what this looks like? Judy Jetson? Are you talking about the one from the Rift in Time? Dottie. waiting to get more caught up before you get Storybook Vale. Definitely smart. There's no rush to get the expansions or go through them. They can help a little bit, but they're never required for the main game. Male Touch of Magic outfits. I know you guys are always asking, do you want, let me know now, do you want a male fairy outfit? And if so, which item of clothing do you want me to try to make it with? I'll go ahead and show you the first male clothing item that I did make. So you can know if you would even like my style. All right, so here's my daisy shop. Back here, first I made this dress with this like kind of pattern that's inspired by like all of our grandmother's couches, you know? And then it's got like the little corset across the top. And then I even made like a little choker that matches. And then I did a guy's blazer that matches the dress. This is the first one that I have done, and I do need to do more. But I haven't created anything since other than this. And I wasn't sure if you guys would want something designed in this pattern. The vacuum is worth every penny. Yes, right? I use the vacuum every day. Keeping Merida and Flynn on the back burner for now. Mood. Jafar's on the back burner. Yeah, right? Questing gives you something to do. It does. Like if I leave quests there, then like when there's nothing going on in the game, I'm done with all the events, I'm done with everything else, then I can always fall back on quests. Current dress is it's your favorite to use the touch of magic. Oh, thank you so much. It's Tinkerbell inspired. Because in the movie Tinkerbell, like I love the Tinkerbell series with all those extras, like all the sequels. And I was just rewatching the Tinkerbell movie last night because of the Star Path. But at the beginning of the first Tinkerbell movie, after she is born, she is given a wardrobe full of these like really, really long gowns made out of leaves, and she cuts them up. So I tried to use something that looks like it's leaves. Thank you so much for the roses and the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Trying to do quests right now. Nice. The blazer looks cool. You'll take that? Okay. I will definitely let you in. Let's see. What do you play on, by the way? Just curious. You have the vacuum in every biome in the main valley. It's a must-have for sure. It's so good. In my opinion, it's worth getting the Rift in Time just for the vacuum. I would. But I also do enjoy the other parts of the Rift. Like, I really like the biomes there, too. You're on Switch? Okay, perfect. Then yeah, I can definitely let you in for that with no worries, because I know there's no way for us Switch users to use mods. I just might do it. Are you in my Discord by chance? Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys are so sweet. If we've been to the valley, yes. If you have previously been to my valley, then you can just go into your Daisy shop, and the computer that's in there has a list of everybody you've done multiplayer with, and you can just select my name and it'll pull up my current options. You're not? Okay. At the end of stream, I'll let you in then. Only because switch to switch, it's going to take like 10 minutes for us to connect. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit of these. I'm kind of annoyed that I have time bending tasks in the main valley, but it's okay. Oh, it's getting toasty in here too. by the way, with time bending, if you're ever struggling with like, oh my gosh, when I'm time bending, I'm accidentally picking stuff up, you don't actually have to switch buttons. At least not on Switch. You can click the same button that you are using to search. You can click that over and over. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. So I'm searching, and then when I find it, it says click A, but I'm not clicking A. I'm just clicking Y, the same button that I was using to search. And it prevents me from picking up flowers underneath or anything that is on the ground that I'm like, I wasn't trying to pick that up, you know? Hi, Tylen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I am still grinding for Dreamlight, and I am double streaming. So I'm currently live on both YouTube and TikTok. And it seems to be working, which is so exciting because now if this is good, then Wednesday I'll be able to double stream and everybody will be able to like experience Wonderland together instead of me needing to split the streams up. You're working on getting 15,000 Dreamlight? Yes, exactly. Me too. I need at least 15, but I'm trying for... Oh, okay. Yeah, I got other tasks finally. I'm trying for 20. You spent the day organizing all your storage. Nice. I feel like that is something that a lot of people don't talk about that is secretly so helpful to like reorganize every so often so that like you know where to drop things off if something's not working for you. Yes, you will be able to watch, like rewatch TikTok streams on YouTube because it won't be separate streams anymore. And you won't have to wait on me to like edit and upload. I just hope that my little notifications don't flag me on YouTube. Like I hope the Bat Boy and Cetus Lapidus and That's So Fetch. Hoping, we'll see. That's why this is called a test stream if you happened to catch me on the For You page on the TikTok side. And then on the YouTube side, I know you saw the title. That's why this is called a test stream. Because, like, is it going to work? Are you guys going to be able to see me on both sides? Is it smooth on both sides? And will I get flagged for my current noise notifications? Are they too copyrighted for me to still use? I have a feeling the subscriber one will be. The To Infinity and Beyond noise will probably get me flagged, but worth it. You grinded 100,000 Dreamlight yesterday. No way. That is wild. You must have had like a lot of determination to get that much. That is amazing. You want to come do some tasks for me? Oh, mine 4 rock spots. Okay. You are about to see Timon giving me back more items than typical. It's because I have the buddy bonus. If you're not familiar with the buddy bonus, I have videos posted on both YouTube and TikTok. Excuse me. On the TikTok side, it is my 3rd pinned video. On the YouTube side, it is just one of my regular posted videos. It should be like one of the recent ones. Hi, Belly World. Welcome in. How are you? I've been lurking on your streams. And I love seeing you playing. I don't know. It looks like Mario, but I'm not really familiar with that one. Is it Mario and Rabbids? But welcome in. I've been meaning to say hi. How are you today? Definitely on the TikTok side, you guys go check her page out. She's another Dreamlight Valley streamer. And she does multiple games. Have they fixed the ink and quill quest? We don't know if it's a quest that's been bugged since the Aladdin and Jasmine update, then we don't know when those... Thank you for the follow. We don't know when those Which bugs? Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. We don't know when. Monday or Tuesday, we're getting the patch notes. The patch notes announce which bugs will be fixed. I don't know why I couldn't say that the way my brain wanted to, but yeah. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Mario Rabbids, okay, yes. Definitely do more Dreamlight when the new realm comes, for sure. I know that's how a lot of multi-game streamers do it. It's like keep up with the games and then like during slow times, switch it up a little bit. Thank you so much for the follow. Playing on a Switch, yes. Decorating is top tier, thank you. So currently, most of my valley is decorated. Oh yeah, the item limit will show in there. One of my tricks is to use the floating islands to my advantage for my heavy decorated builds. So these look heavily decorated, but I use a lot of pathing to my advantage because pathing doesn't count. I use a lot of trees to my advantage because they're big. And then I do big builds that are like, I don't know, kind of spaced out so it looks good, but it doesn't need to be detailed in every single spot. There can be patches of grass and it still looks normal. Right now, this is a half-built area for me. This was my Melting into Spring Dream Snaps build, and I tore most of it apart because it was like blocking me. There was like an invisible wall being created by something, so I deleted a lot of stuff. The other half of it is Candyland. This one, it looks really, really built out, sort of, but mostly it's pathing, you know. Same thing with my plaza. It looks heavily built out because it's like lined with all these hedges and it's got these statement pieces, but it's mainly just pathing. My fall farm build, mainly just trees, which take up a good amount of space. And then this is my only other half decorated area is my Forgotten Lands. And as you can see, I still have about 340 spots left, and then like 73, no, yeah, 83 unique things. So that's how I decorate in my main valley. Let me switch to my floating island that I have the most heavily decorated. Hi Brats, welcome in. Brain went burr, it really did. To be fair, this is my third stream today. I streamed 2.5 hours right when the shop changed this morning here on TikTok, and then another 2 hours on YouTube. And then I ran some errands, and then I was like, I need to do this test stream to see if I can dual stream on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. And then hopefully it'll help my brain overall because I won't feel like I'm repeating streams twice in a row, you know? I don't currently play Hello Kitty, but I know people in chat want me to. All right, just checking you guys are still good on the YouTube side, right? I'm sure you guys are busy doing stuff, so I appreciate you lurking. And I know it's not usually as chatty over there, so I'm just wanting to check. All you want is new pathing? Same. I forget who it was. I'm really sorry who, but somebody, I think, maybe it was... Somebody in my Discord suggested that the current paths we have, we just are given like a few extra color options for, and I would love that. Like, give us like a light version, a medium version, a dark version, and then a couple other like shades of colors, you know, like gray, brown, tan. And then I would be so happy. Like, that would fix so many issues. It's also well balanced. You always, the areas, lots of decor, and then big empty spots. That is part of my way of building is I tackle the entire section at once. What I do is I lay down the path and then the buildings, And then I lay down small foliage, but one at a time. So like I'll grab like this little plant and I'll put it like all over the build. And then I'll grab this plant and I'll put it all over the build. And then I'll grab this little bush and I'll put it all over the build, kind of evenly spaced, so that the build looks full and like it's cohesive. And then I don't forget about stuff, and blank spaces don't look so unnatural. It's like, okay, that was just like a normal patch of grass, but there's still stuff around. Like here, there's a lot of empty space in the back, but all along the path is the foliage, so it looks really full and well lined. Yes, I can do an aerial view. Hi, Grace. Welcome on the YouTube side. So cool you're streaming on both. Yes, it is. Thank you for chatting on there. Looks great. I appreciate you letting me know. All right, here. This is going to be one of my next build tutorials that I do. This is just one of the more intimidating ones to record, because some stuff doesn't like to load in when you're super zoomed out. So I'm going to have to, like, you see right here, there's a flower bush and there's another one over here. When I zoom out, they disappear. So I'm going to have to record them in a very tedious way. But this is what it looks like from above. Very rainbow. By the way, thank you, Belly World, so much for the heart me. That is so incredibly sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. I'm walking around my fairy floating island. This is built on the forest floating island. Holy colors, yes. Looks amazing, thank you. Definitely start looking at it that way. Yes, it helps so much to just tackle an entire area with like similar foliage, and then you can do smaller sections like, oh, I want to have like a little tea party over here, and then just make sure the foliage is like around that area. Oh, I want to have like a little neighborhood vibe over here. Make sure you just like add the foliage around, and then you can cut parts out to add the smaller details that you want, and it'll still feel like it's one cohesive build, instead of like, oh, here's this section here, and then here's this section here, and they obviously don't go together, and there's this big gap between. This is one way that you can make it look better instantly, is just pick out, thank you so much for the follows, you guys. Pick out, I would say, up to, let's say, minimum 3 for these little clusters, and then up to 5 for these little clusters, and then just put them all around. Pick the same thing, pick like 3 to 5 different trees. This one does have more because it's a more intricate one. But just to start with, to play around with, to get yourself used to that kind of build. That is one thing that I started with and then have been building on ever since. And once I got the hang of it, that's when I started doing something intricate like this. But also, I'm on Switch. I could not do this on my main valley. I can only do this on a floating island, otherwise my game would crash. It's like Tree Oasis, yes. I am not on Twitch, but I am currently streaming on both TikTok and YouTube. If I get to the point where I'm making enough to pay the subscription fees that those places these programs make you pay to stream on multiple ones, then I will add Twitch onto it too. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing pretty good today. How are you doing, Katina? Welcome in. You've only been playing a month. Can you explain what star paths are? Yes. Do I have that screen? I do. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on. I thought I had one like this or like this, but I don't quite yet. I'll make one. So what is a star path? It is an event that happens about every 2 months. We get one. We usually have about 7 weeks to complete them. They are all themed. Sometimes they're themed based off of the characters coming. Sometimes they're themed based off of holidays happening. Sometimes we're completely thrown off. This recent one was the Oasis Retreat. The upcoming one is Wonderland Whimsy, I believe. No, it's Wonderland Whimsy is the update name. It's called... Oop. I am way high in my photos. Hold on 2 seconds. It's called, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Garden of Whimsy is the next Star Path name. The next Star Path is going to be Wonderland and Tinkerbell Fairies franchise inspired. So not Peter Pan, but the Tinkerbell Fairies. So basically you're going to have duties that you do, and they're going to be similar to like the duties that you already do around the valley. Like, oh, go and get like 10 Peridot, or go and like cook meals or feed people at Remy's, whatever. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. So once you do those, do you see right next to my moonstones where it says 0 leaves? The leaves are the Star Path tokens. So each Star Path has its own kind of tokens. They never repeat. So you're going to want to spend all of the ones that you have every time. All right. Now, as you earn those tokens, you can come here to the rewards page and you can exchange the tokens for your rewards. You are going to spend moonstones to get all of the rewards, but you get most of them back. So there's 2 options. There's a 2,500 moonstone option and a 3,300 one. The 3,300 one is actually cheaper. You actually only spend 400 after you get all your moonstones back. And the 2,500 one, you spend 500. So if you have 3,300, then I recommend doing that. It gives you like 100 tokens, Star Path tokens to spend at the beginning. Anyways, each page usually has moonstones for you to redeem, some motif stickers that you can use for Touch of Magic. Each Star Path usually has dream styles for characters, furniture items, clothing for you, and then the rest is a little bit more random depending on the theme. Recently, they've added a new section, the bonus section, where the tasks do get harder, but once you get the alternate colors of some of the first items, you get to earn a house skin, and you can use the house skin as your own house skin, or you can place it as an extra one, or both. If you place it as an extra, then you can use the inside as like an extra decorating area. It gives you like 4 extra empty rooms. So yeah, it's basically just like a fun little mini event that's timed where you can get themed items in exchange for tokens that you earn by doing tasks. The Star Path really did fly by. It was so fast. It was, I feel like it was 1 week shorter than normal too, but also we had 2 mini events during it. We literally like had 1 week of Star Path and then the Clover event happened, and it was only for a week, and they were so hard to find that we were all like, all right, ignore the Star Path. I need to get these clovers. And then we had another couple weeks of the Star Path, and then it was the egg event. And everybody was like, I need to go hard on the egg event because I need these items for Dream Snaps. And then bam, the Star Path was over. It was wild. There's a lot going on. I'm so excited about the Star Path too. The teapot fountain looks so cute. Your Teapot Falls is going to be kitted out with all the Alice themes. That's going to look so good. Hi, Brown Diddley. Welcome on the YouTube side. For anybody that is just jumping in, I am dual streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the same time right now, testing it out to see if I'll be able to do this on update day. And then I do have another streamer in chat. For those on the TikTok side, make sure to go check out Belly's World for another streamer. I'm sure she's usually not streaming at the same time as me, so she's a good streamer to catch on my off times too. The most expensive, you get more moonstones back, yes. So the bigger pack is because it gives you that 100 tokens in exchange for 800 moonstones. Thank you so much for the follow. I do have a video on my page showing this exact thing, like I recorded it, but basically the 100 extra tokens at the end, you get to exchange those for 900 moonstones. And since you only paid 800 to get them, you're earning an extra 100 moonstones back that you don't get when you only spend 2,500, because the 2,500 one doesn't give you any extra tokens to start with. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, you only pay 400 moonstones if you have the amount to get the bigger one. If you don't, they give you that option through the entire Star Path to always get the extra 100 tokens for only 800. It's like limited time deal, get an extra 100 tokens for only 800 moonstones. That is going to give you 100 extra moonstones back. So even if you can't afford it the week of, you can still take advantage of that throughout the entire star path all the way up until it ends. You don't know where you're going to put her house. I don't know either. I didn't expect her to have the White Rabbit's house, cook with seafood. Because I was just watching the movie. Like, I didn't know what house I expected her to have, but I didn't think it would be the White Rabbit's house. So, I don't know. She might end up in my Wonderland build. She might end up somewhere else. I haven't decided. Do you do these builds on floating islands to not have the item limit? Yes. You've been uninspired with them? Yeah, it's because I play on Switch, so I don't have an item limit over there, so I can go like more all out with them. And then my main valley, I can still run around freely. If I'm time bending, I'm not getting caught up with items. If I'm looking for like the clovers, I'm not getting caught up with stuff. I feel like there's a few benefits to doing the all out builds on the floating islands, so that you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Also, I'll show you my theme park floating island. I really liked moving it there. I used to have my theme park on the beach, and I hated that when night thorns would spawn in, or the turtles would walk through, or the clams would spawn in. I felt like it ruined the build for me. So any kind of builds that you're like, I really love this, I don't want to have to do cleanup for it, move it to a floating island. Hi, Folavora. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I am double streaming. Hi, Novan. Welcome in. Or Nova Ann. Hi, Nova. Teapot Falls or the forest, definitely. She would look cute with all the cottages. Now that I think about it, she could look really cute in the forest build. Have an area where you put the mismatched items that you don't know what to do with yet. I have a dumping ground floating island where I dump the houses that I hate. But items, no. If I don't like an item or I don't know what to do with it, it stays in my inventory for the most part. Yes, this is my theme park floating island. Have you got your full build posted anywhere? My full build, like my full valley, my full floating island, fairy island, or just like all of them. I'm slowly working on my tutorials. I have a few of my original builds on my page, but they're a little outdated now. Anyone know how to get the fairy wings? They are from the premium shop. Borrow the idea. Borrow any of my ideas that you want. So this is my little main street. I believe you can get this statue still from Scrooge. I made these little shopping spots under the gazebos that are kind of themed. So you've got your like popcorn buckets, your themed items, your celebration items, and your plushies. Then I have separated sections. All of them, not quite yet. I'm trying. I'm not the best at recording them. So I'm trying my best to get better at like the recording process so that I can post like good walkthroughs for you. This is my Toy Story section. So I have like themed little sections just like in the real Disneyland. And then I tried to add these foliage sections for each of them too, just because Disney has like a lot of like foliage throughout. So I've got these photo booths with the statues of Buzz and Woody. This Star Adventurer game that you can buy from the premium shop. It's unfortunately not interactive. It's just cute. Then Pizza Planet right next door. Also not interactive, just a display piece. And it's based off of the Pizza Planet from the parks, not the movie. Then over here I have the claw machine where you can come and play. And then lots of eating spots around the ride, and sitting spots for like the parents that are like watching their kids but didn't want to ride. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Literally came across the For You page and you were gobsmacked by my beach. I'll go back and do a walkthrough of my beach. I promise I will. Currently racking up dreamlight and leveling up Jack. Nice. I'm trying to rack up dreamlight too. Thank you for the follow. You're back for a second. Welcome back, Tia. Based on a post on X, the wells do not seem like they will be fixed this update. You will send in chat. Oh no. Okay. Thank you, Tia. It does seem like it's a really, really bad bug, but that really sucks to hear. But I'm so excited that we might be able to toggle weather in photo mode. I really hope that's a true thing. Thank you for the follow. Doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you, Folavora. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Hyped for Star Wars? Nice. You've been wanting it in DLV since week 1. I'm definitely going to be getting some of that stuff for my future city build. The statue in the middle, everyone gets free when they start the game. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. So you just get it in like your mailbox? That's really cool. Thank you for the follow. Would love the little Forky and Bo Peep to come. Yes. I want Rex. I love Rex. Give more time for the star path. It is achievable. Most people are able to finish the star path if they're grinding in like a week and a half. And then if you're slow to play, like only doing like 6 tasks a day, then you'll finish in like a month and a week or something like that. Sorry, I didn't even talk about this. So in the Curious Labyrinth is my little teacup ride for the Alice, with the Alice stuff. You want Stinky as a companion? That would be so cute. Or Slinky. Oh, Slinky Dog as a companion. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. The well glitch is really frustrating. She needs her yellow dress. Wait, Francesca, who needs their yellow dress? You love all the bubbles? Same. You can craft those bubbles with the Storybook Veil expansion, and you can put them anywhere. And the smaller ones can hold 1 square items inside, and the larger ones can hold 4 square items inside. So they are really, really awesome. This is my inside out section. Voice is so gentle and relaxing. Thank you. How could you forget Rex? I love Rex. I feel like I love all the like ADHD kind of characters. Like Tigger. I love Tigger. Wish you didn't stop playing for months. You're so far behind. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Like you're gonna be able to catch up in no time. It looks daunting, but you'll catch up in no time. Catch you going to Storybook Vale? Yes. If you're wanting the bubbles, just use your shovel in Ever After, the dragons areas, and you'll dig up these little things called fairy bubbles. Storybook Vale, foraging, third one over. This is what they look like. Once you get those, you'll be able to craft the bubbles. How to get the rose hair. That one is Scrooge. The half up, half down rose hair, I believe, is Scrooge. Yeah. Remind what the recommended for. If you are cooking pumpkins, you get the most money per pumpkin when you cook 3 at a time. You start losing money if you increase it or decrease it when you calculate how much the seeds cost. Playing this on Apple Arcade only to figure out it's different from the OG version. I'm so sorry. If you ever do decide to pick up the OG version, you can help yourself. You can do multiplayer with yourself. It looks like we're going to get that uncrafting machine so you can uncraft stuff you've already crafted and then give yourself all those materials. You can visit your arcade Scrooge shop to help your new account get Scrooge shop stuff faster. And since you've already done a lot of the quests, you can just tap through the dialogue really quickly and catch back up to where you're at. Because arcade is mostly dialogue. I know if you did decorating, that is hard though. Like, I know it's hard to like give up your decorations. I need to finish this Aladdin section. I mainly just need to add stuff to the tables and whatever. And in the corner, I have this little display of the castle. Lots of seats for the parents, you know. I made my Tinkerbell dress. It is a Touch of Magic one. It's the daisy dress that you get. I just kind of made it look like skin on the top. So when you're zoomed out, you kind of like look like it's cropped. It's the second pinned video on my page if you want to try to copy it. If you want to try to get it from me, I'm going to start opening my daisy shop to you guys with the next update. For sure do that. Yes. No, you can plant a lot of pumpkins. It's when you're cooking them. So let me quickly pull up my thing, my notes on it. Pumpkin. There we go. All right, I'm going to hold this close for you guys to see. So you have to, anytime you're like cooking meals and stuff, you need to, or like even when you're selling stuff, you need to calculate how much the seed cost for the pumpkin or whatever you were growing or whatever you're using. So fish, you don't need to do that because fishing is free. But pumpkins, you are buying pumpkins at 275 coins per seed. All right. So if you are cooking them to sell, if you cook one, then it sells for 796. But when you calculate the seed cost, then you're actually only earning 521. For 2 pumpkins, you are earning 1,176. And when you break it down, that one is 588. All right, so then 3 pumpkins, you're earning 654 coins per pumpkin. When you go to 4 pumpkins, you're putting 4 pumpkins into your cooker, it drops back down to 587 coins. And then 5 pumpkins per meal, it drops down to 548 profit per pumpkin. So if you're trying to get max profit per pumpkin, when you calculate how much you spent on the seeds, the most is 654 per profit per pumpkin at the 3 pumpkin meals. These wings are from the premium shop. They should come back around the rotation soon since we have the Tinkerbell items coming soon. Hi, Yuli. What is in the premium shop today? Let's discuss it. Wait. Yuli, is that you on YouTube and TikTok? Or did I just have 2 Yulis ask the same exact question? I just have to know. So they brought back a lot of the stuff from last year's Valentine's Star Path, the Lovely Monsters Star Path. We only have 1 brand new item this time. That is you. That's so sweet. Thank you for watching on both. That's so sweet of you. Or for like chatting on both. So we have first this bundle of furniture from that Star Path. We have the canister wheel of the laughter canisters. We have the broken version of the oh my gosh, 3rd stream today. My brain is turning to mush. The vending machine. So we have 3 vending machines in the game. This is the broken version. You can see this and the canisters and the coffee machine all in the Monsters Inc. realm door if you want to see them in your game before you buy them. The coffee machine you can interact with, and it pours coffee into a cup. And then the door with the eyeball on it, the eyeball does track your movement. And then with the floor, you got a bunch of circles on like around that are like rippling out, and they have M's in the middle. Thank you so much for the 18 roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Forever Scrubs. You're confused on the Valentine stuff? Yeah, Um, I admit I was confused too. I thought that they would have put those at the beginning of the star path. I'm not sure why they waited so long. Thank you so much for the roses. Oh my goodness. Um, so it doesn't make coffee for you to keep. It just does like a little animation of that. Oh my goodness. How are you even tapping that fast? Thank you so much for the GGs and the roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Scrubs. Really good information. I really appreciate that. That's going towards my computer fund. And hopefully I'll be able to start playing Dreamlight Valley on a better platform soon. Thank you. Thank you. All right, back to the premium shop. And the puff hearts. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so if you guys can still hear me, I think you should be able to. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to cut it down just, okay. I think it hit the limit. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the follow. Okay, you can still hear me. Good. All right. So the monster's outfit right here was from, oh, it zoomed in finally. So it looks like there's a monster kind of like weaving through the open doors on it. It is like a one-piece costume. And then there is this Celia hairstyle, which kind of looks like a Medusa snake hairstyle. Celia is Mike's girlfriend in the movies, if you don't remember. Just because you get a PC to play, no. So Danny, if you are on PlayStation, that is true. If you are on Switch, Xbox, Steam, or Epic Games, then you can cross-play. So you can have your cloud save on multiple platforms. They're working on that for PlayStation. It's got some bugs, so they haven't dropped it yet, but eventually everybody except Apple Arcade will be able to have your game on multiple platforms through Gameloft's cloud save. Scrubs. Thank you so much. Looks so radiant and beautiful. Thank you, Erica. Doesn't let you, so yeah. Scrubs, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You're making me blush. So Danny, I have friends, both in my Discord and streamer friends, that have their games on PC, on Steam, and Switch, and it's the same exact game. They don't have to restart. You are so sweet, Scrubs. Thank you. Yeah, they are working on it for PlayStation. We don't know when it's going to drop. They were trying to get it out by the end of 2024, and they said it was bugged. So unfortunately, it's not out yet. But they are working on it. So right now, look up Gameloft Cloud Save. I promise it is a thing. I do have friends that I know and I have played with where actually one of my friends, she plays on Steam and she uses mods. And when the Rift in Time first dropped, you could not give Rift in Time stuff cross-platform. So what she did was she modded a bunch of stuff on her Steam. Then she cloud saved and she logged into her same save on her Switch. And then she did multiplayer with me Switch to Switch so that it allowed her to give me the Rift items early on. So that's how I know if, like, it's 100%, 1000% a thing. I'm sorry that it didn't work for you. Definitely go to the Gameloft website and click contact us and reach out to them to see why it didn't work for you. As long as you have created a cloud save on the title screen and you're logging in with the same emails and you're making sure your cloud save is saying up to like synced up, then you shouldn't have an issue playing on multiple platforms with the same save. It plays best on PC. If you're playing on console, the best I think is Xbox, only because of the cloud save I was just talking about. Otherwise, PlayStation 5 is just as good. Switch is probably the most buggy, but it's still playable. It's what I've been playing for over 2 years. You just went from Switch to Steam Deck and it was seamless with cloud save. There we go. Thank you, Erica. With the premium shop, thank you for the follow. With the premium shop, this is the wand that's in the premium shop right now. This giant honey wand, which I feel like looks perfect with my little fairy outfit. The fact that it's like almost the pickaxe size. And then let me switch outfits over. This is the shirt and the hairstyle that are in the premium shop right now. That everybody was asking me about around Valentine's Day. And when you're wearing a low waist shorts or pants, you can kind of see in the back where the top straps tie together. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for all the likes, you guys. Oh my goodness, I just saw I'm at 9,000. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, good on making sure I'm not behind on chat on either end. Apple Arcade players are missing out. Unfortunately, yes, I would. I'm going to keep touring. I'm at the very end of my theme park. So this is like my little Ferris wheel section. I have a lot of food and stuff. And then this is my circus section. So Apple Arcade does not get Star Paths or Premium Shop. So like this little Dumbo ride that I'm walking around, the Ferris wheel, these little tables and chairs, these are not available in the Apple Arcade version because they required moonstones, and something about Apple Arcade doesn't allow them to put the full version there. So you guys are missing out with everything that has to do with moonstones. Also, when you do dream snaps, you're only earning gold in the game. The rest of us earn moonstones, which is equal to real money. And then we can spend that on star paths, which give us awards like this little capybara, this outfit, this jasmine hairstyle, all these different things like this purse, this tent that you can decorate with, this little hanging swing. We get a lot of stuff from the Star Path, and then those happen every 2 months, and then every single week we get new items in the premium shop or rotating items, and these are also not in your game, unfortunately. So if you have the ability to play on anything other than Apple Arcade, I don't think you'll regret the switch. You can help yourself by doing multiplayer, giving yourself all of your original resources, and with the uncrafting machine coming with the next update, you can like uncraft all the pathing you might have made or all the decorative stuff that you crafted, and then you can give yourself those resources too. And you can visit yourself from your Scrooge shop, from one Scrooge to the other. On Mac, you can play from the Mac App Store if you have an M1 chip Mac or newer. If they were older, then I would be playing on Mac myself, but my Mac is unfortunately, what's the word? Vintage, because it is a whopping 8 years old. Disney on Steam is only for Windows. Yeah, so if you're on Mac, then you can only do it through the Mac App Store. And then Windows, you can do it through Epic Games and Steam. If you have a Mac that is compatible, I think you can do it through Steam too, but I'm not fully sure. But unfortunately, that's why I'm on Switch, because my Mac is 2017 and considered ancient. Can anyone confirm if the stream is on TikTok? Playing the game with the MacBook. I will say MacBook does have a little bit more bugs than others. Thank you, Jessica, for the heart me. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So yeah, I have a friend that plays on Mac. it is pretty good for her. She doesn't have, back here in the help section, she doesn't have a redemption code section for whatever reason. And then sometimes she has to like message them to put stuff in her game that like the rest of us have. But other than that, she's not had any issues. The Mac version shouldn't be the arcade version unless you are doing it through Apple Arcade. Did you spend $40 on the game, or are you doing it through the subscription? Add 3 decorations to the plaza. Goes to buy a Windows computer. Yeah, that's why it's on my list too. It's the same thing with TikTok too. TikTok has this whole streaming app, right? It's not available on Mac. So I had to ask permissions to stream, show them that I own a YouTube channel that I already stream on, and about once a month I have to reapply for permissions so that they'll allow me to sign in to my TikTok on Streamlabs to stream. But if I had Windows, I wouldn't have to do all of that. I would literally just like have such an easy time. Oh yeah, I promised I would do a beach walkthrough. If you're still here, I'm going to do that now. I think the premium shop items will be leaked. Yes, I do. When we get updates, they usually dig through the code of the update the day that it drops, and that's how they find those leaks. So I will definitely be doing a video on that. All right, here's my beach walkthrough. So first, on this end over by the glade, I have tucked off Moana's boat and Goofy's little stall. Throughout all the beach, I've added a bunch of this taller beach grass. There's 2 different kinds of beach grass. The taller one allows you to put stuff inside it. So I put in the stones. On this side, I put in like some driftwood to like really make it feel grown in. And then this smaller section, I just have a bunch of like seating areas. How am I streaming now? I'm streaming from my Switch with a game capture card. I have my capture card, my mic, and my camera all linked on my page if you wanted to get into streaming yourself. My capture card is like only $10, way better quality than the $120 version on Amazon, in my opinion, because you don't have to do any extra programs to use it. You can just use it straight through OBS. I'm streaming from Streamlabs OBS. And OBS stands for Open Broadcasting Service. And then right now I have it turned on for both YouTube and TikTok. So YouTube and TikTok are both seeing this same kind of layout. Like to know these things? Of course. Yeah, I have two videos on my page. One talking about the physical products that I use, and then the second one talking about the programs that I use and how to set them up. If you want to check it out. If you can't find them, feel free to let me know on Discord or any of my recent videos. Just like say, hey, can you tag me in your streaming videos? And I'll tag you so that you know how to find them. You like the leaks? Same. It helps so much with planning because like this last one, if I hadn't known about that Victorian house, I don't think I would have had the moonstones the week that it came. Oh yeah, I was adding decorations to the plaza. That's why I went in furniture mode. My streaming videos are here on TikTok. I probably should upload them on the YouTube side too. I don't think I added music to them, and if I did, I can risk the strike. All right, so I have a task that says add 3 decorations to the plaza. You don't actually have to add 3 decorations. You can wiggle current decorations around and it counts. So let me just wiggle these just in case those don't count. Let me wiggle that. Thank you for the follow. So the bushes didn't count, but the wiggling of the vacuum did, and so did the slow cooker. So it would probably work for any like furniture counting items, but it doesn't normally count for the foliage, which is okay. So let me go back and just wiggle this back and it should work. Learn that you don't have to actually add items for that duty. Yes. Oh, it said we're not counting that. You can also, like in the star path or whatever, when they're like craft 5 items, you can craft pathing. Pathing counts. There's a surprising amount of things that you can get away with. Why? I'm trying to get away with not actually moving something. So my plaza doesn't have a lot that I can wiggle. And it doesn't matter. Like on the beach earlier, I had that task and I wiggled like this little ice cream cart and that one because like those don't matter exactly where they're at. Let's see. I'll just duplicate this just to like get it done. Can you play your arcade saved game if you buy the non-arcade version? It won't switch over, unfortunately, because they're not the same kind. You can only switch from Nintendo Switch to Xbox or Steam or Epic Games. But you can do multiplayer with yourself and give yourself like all the stone that you've gathered and all the wood and all the iron. And then you can visit your arcade Scrooge store, but they will unfortunately not merge. Sell 5 fruit. I don't think I have fruit on me. But also, wow, I'm an hour and a half in. I'm streaming early tomorrow, so I'm going to, oh man, all right. I am going to end things here. I'm sorry to end it like very, very abruptly. This is my 3rd stream today. I did 2.5 hours this morning and then another 2 hours on YouTube and then another hour and a half right here for this test stream. Thank you guys so much for helping me with all this, letting me know that things were running smoothly. So now tomorrow, whenever I am streaming, I will be streaming the Nintendo Direct first because they're going to be showing a stream specifically for Mario Kart World, and I do really enjoy Mario Kart, so I'll be streaming that, and then I'll do like a little bit of Dreamlight Valley after, because Thursdays are not normally my stream days. If you're not there tomorrow morning for that, I will be back Friday for my 2 p.m. Mountain time, so that will be 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific if you're in the US. Thank you so much for all the likes and follows, both on YouTube and TikTok. I appreciate you guys becoming my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 9,741 likes on TikTok. Oh my gosh. This is a more carbonated drink than I'm used to. And it's like, it's been making me so burpy. And I think that's why I'm like not staying hydrated on streams anymore. Thank you so much, Scrubs, Alistine, Renee, Francesca, Tylen. I love my man, Britt, Savannah, Butterfly, and I think that says Mara. I think that says Mara. Thank you guys so much for all the likes on the TikTok side. Thank you guys for the likes on the YouTube side as well. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'm sure I'll see you soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. I wish you a Hakuna Matata. Also, thank you so much to my TikTok subs, Gretchen, Trey, Double Cheese, Extra Pickle, and Stephanie. I really, really appreciate it. All right, I hope you guys have a magical rest of your night. And don't forget to grind for Dreamlight if you need it. Don't forget to save your memories, all that star path prep stuff. And I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye, guys. I'm going to count for a little while because I know it's going to cut YouTube off very quickly if I end it right here. So I'm just going to keep talking. Don't mind when it cuts me off. Sorry for all the questions. DLC available? No, unfortunately. Yes, the DLCs are available on the non-arcade one. You're going to want to buy the $80 version of the game for them to be included, and you'll save a lot of money that way. The $80 version is unfortunately the best value for your buck to get all three of them. All right. I think you heard that. I think